All right, so what if you have a problem like I do? Right here in the almost in the middle of my image here, my house, I have this horrible white thing. And it's awful. But if I go to select it, it's not going to let me select it with the magic wand. Even if I hold down the shift key and try to fill it in, it just isn't working. So if I go to the other magic wand, the quick selection tool, and tried it there. Now that worked, fortunately for me. But what happens if it doesn't work for you? What if no matter what you try, it just doesn't work? Well, what we can do is this. You go to your lasso tool, which is the third tool down, and when you put your cursor over the top, it will say lasso tool. You click on the little triangle in the corner until you get a fly-out menu bar. Then you select the polygonal lasso tool. There's three: the traditional lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool. So what we're going to use is the polygonal. Now the polygonal is kind of interesting because and I'm going to show you right here, because when you click it and you begin, there's a little circle to show you the beginning. And once you start, you can't let go until you go back to the origin, your source of origin, and get that little circle again. So we're going to do it right here. Make sure we're in the right layer. We're in the lines copy layer. So I'm going to come in on the inside of that black line and click. There's my little circle. There's my little boingy boingy thing. Looks like Spider-Man's web. I'm going to come over to the other side, click. Now when I say click, I mean I'm actually clicking with my mouse. This is another way of selecting. Oh, see the little circle again? That means I've got that for areas that are really hard to select with your magic wand. Now we can select with the polygonal lasso, and then you can just select delete. Then you can come in and fill it with whatever color you want. Go to my paint brush. No, I'm going to go to the paint bucket. And you can just fill it with whatever color you want and start over again. Now you may have to redraw your black lines, but that's just for something that is just really not working and you don't like it and you want to change it. So just go to your polygonal lasso, select it. You have to go back to the origin to connect it to make your marching ants. Otherwise it will just continue to be boingy boingy boingy. For instance, like this. And it will never let go. You'll just be going all over the place saying, get off, get off, get off, until you go back to the source of origin. And then you can say Command D.